Have you ever wondered why Cain's sacrifice was not accepted? If you're waiting for an answer from the King James Bible, you will be waiting a long time. It's not there, but it is found in Brenton's Septuagint. Genesis chapter 4, verses 6 to 7 tells us what the Most High Yahweh really said to Cain. And Yahweh Elohim said to Cain, "Why art thou become sorrowful, and why is thy countenance fallen? Hast thou not sinned, if thou hast brought it rightly, but not rightly divided it?" So we see here that what Cain did was a mixture of good and evil. Cain brought it rightly, that was good, but Cain did not rightly divide it, and that was bad. When Cain's parents ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, all of humanity received that knowledge. It became part of who we are. But what is it? You can think of this as an ability to see when something is wrong. This caused Cain's parents to know or see that they were naked. They weren't supposed to know. And not knowing kept them safe and innocent. But knowing requires responsibility and accountability. Now that you know you're naked, you need to do something to fix that. Now you need to find clothes. If you refuse to fix what you know is wrong, you open yourself up to an evil spirit. This spirit is like a parasite that is only allowed to enter when a body dies. This spirit is only allowed to enter a malicious soul and only allowed to dwell in a body that is subject to sin. The soul that sins, it shall die. And so, like a parasite hovers over a dying body, the evil spirit hovers over a dying soul. This is how eating of the tree leads to death. Remember Saul in 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 14. Saul chooses to hearken to the people and disobey the Most High. The verse says, "The spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from Yahweh tormented him." So we see that knowing something is wrong and not fixing it opens the door to an evil spirit. Cain was told what was wrong, and he did not fix it. So the door was open for an evil spirit. One tried to murder David, and the other his brother. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 4 says, "For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in a body that is subject to sin." Adam is a different story. Adam knew he was naked, and he fixed it. He made some clothes. So no door opened for an evil spirit. In fact, the spirit of wisdom, also known as the tree of life, brought Adam out of his fall and preserved his soul. And you can find that in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 1. In Genesis chapter 4 and verse 7, Yahweh continues talking to Cain. He says, "Be still, to thee shall be his submission, and thou shalt rule over him." The Most High wanted Cain to know that he could overcome this spirit and rule over it. So here's what you need to know. The knowledge of good and evil is a big responsibility. When Cain's parents ate of the tree, Yahweh acknowledged, "Adam is become as one of us, to know good and evil." But he also wants us to rule over evil rather than have it rule over us. When you see your error, you have to fix it. You cannot be corrupted by it. You must govern over it. Yahweh also has knowledge of good and evil. He uses it to judge, to rightly divide light from darkness and clean from unclean. And we must do the same in our lives. If you see your error, fix it fast, or be at risk of opening the door to an evil spirit. Learn from Cain. Learn from Saul.